Good morning. This is Phoenix Amore. It is September 30th, 2014. One thing that I really want to start talking about is cosmic order for this specific video. Reason being is I really feel like it's important for people to learn how to step back and look at a higher perspective of situations. I have to use a personal example. I actually have been through a couple of legal roles with my second ex-husband in regards to our two sons. Now, I originally left the boys to live with him. That was a decision I made. At the end of the day, truthfully, we know the mother, she's just some really cracked out person, is going to get custody of the children. But what I had decided was it was best to let them live there with him. The reason being is because I knew I was emotionally stronger than him. My ex was very broken when I left him. And I could see, I mean, we actually had a situation to where I could see in his eyes I would be dealing with somebody that was going to be vindictive and very cutthroat himself if we had a legal battle at that time. So I tried to make a decision in order to avoid what I could foresee. I guess it was a bit of a visionary type decision where I knew other people may not understand it, but I understood it. And the cosmic order of it was, at that time, that's what he needed to kind of heal. Now, at the end of the day, some decisions were made that I knew, I didn't really have much of a say in, which was the other lesson in the cosmic order, which was kind of the let go, let God notion. And so I learned to kind of do more of that. Now, at some point, I feel like cosmic order is such that when somebody makes bad decisions constantly in one situation, I feel like it's one of those things where it starts spinning and spinning. It's kind of like the snowball, like if you're making a snowman, you keep adding snow, and at some point it's going to become an avalanche. And I basically got to see how that played out as far as my ex in regards to my son. And one of the things that I learned from it all is, as a lot of people were trying to make me the issue in the situation, I actually grew a thicker skin in the process. And now I understand having to go through those judgments and having the rocks and the stones thrown at me in regards to that. It was all meant for me to experience that, because now I can sit here on YouTube and speak about my spiritual gifts and not be afraid to show, who I am as a person. It basically made me more confident and spiritually stronger, and I grew exponentially, because one of the things that happened is I had an open wound, and people can decide to fill that wound with bitterness and negativity, or you can decide to fill it with positive things, i.e. spirituality, however you want to say it. So finally, when it closes, like I said, you can either close it with negativity or you can close it with positivity, and I chose the latter of the two. And so I started growing even more, and so I understood that part of it. Even bigger, I saw my second ex-husband's wife who didn't have children. I said, this is going to be a good lesson for her as well. And I got that through intuition. I said, this is a situation where you probably have a woman who has been told whatever by this guy, which happens. This is not me knocking them. This is just me saying, when you meet somebody, they usually tell their side of the story, and it's usually all negative about the ex and whatever happened. So for her had to have to come into a situation and play a mother, I got it. Like, something in me is like, this is gonna be a good lesson for her on two levels. And I also realized some of that was about me needing time to heal. So they took on that role of taking care of the two boys while I had the time to grow spiritually, and actually heal. So everything really, as I look at the order, cosmic order of things, happened for a reason. So now here I am. I've grown so much spiritually. I even now in different situations, I can step back and see the bigger picture. So I'm grateful for that experience. So hopefully, as people really think about what I mean when I say cosmic order, you can look at situations in your life and kind of apply that principle so that you can have some peace. So next video will be about baggage. Thanks.